Everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. Doing weekly energy for all the signs. I'm on the earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 3-card spread for the truth and the secret, something that you should know or that you need to be aware of, and something that you need to let go of or move away from. The bottom is the 5 of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords. So some of you guys are walking away from something, maybe walking away from this heartbreak where, you know, you kind of had a conversation with somebody and said that maybe things would be better off as friends. Maybe that's something you need to still communicate. I feel like there's going to be some mental clarity when it comes to an equal give and take with someone from your past. And I think that there's a lot of anxiety. I think that someone is kind of letting go of something that they've held on to for a very long time. For the truth and the secret, you have the Magician with the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like this can be manifested in a certain way, but be very careful, because something about changing the way you learn how to do things, changing the way you do things, learning your ability to learn or be taught, whatever the case may be. I think that there needs to be a change here, whether or not you're dealing with someone who's manipulating, maybe, but I feel like you're getting around this. You're learning, you're maybe realizing that there's some things that you're better off without, having the confidence to go towards what you truly want. What do you need to know, or what should you know? The 7 of Wands with the Tower. I feel like you guys know that something is about to kind of, you know that something's about to kind of break down, or something's about to blow, and you know that it's going to involve you kind of needing to stand your ground, kind of needing you to stand up for yourself regarding the situation. I feel like you already know what's about to happen. What you need to let go of or move away from is the Wheel card with the Lovers card. I feel like you guys, maybe you were dealing with more than one energy. Maybe you were dealing with someone who is a little bit controlling and possessive, and just realizing that whatever you need to let go of is destiny. This is something that's supposed to happen. So, you know, not really staying stagnant in some energy because it was someone from your past. Whether or not this was someone that you had to leave or leave behind, this was something that was supposed to happen, and it's teaching you about relationships, teaching you about partnerships, and maybe how to open up to your feelings instead of being closed off. So then you can have a new beginning. But it does involve you guys leaving something behind, whether it's financial or vice versa. Virgo, what does Virgo need to know, or should they know? Something that you need to move away from or let go of. The truth and the secret, I think, is that there's something that you're moving out of, whether or not it's something that's kind of really slow to come off the ground. I feel like we know your destination, but a part of you still kind of holds on from the past. I feel like you guys are releasing this energy. The truth and the secret is the 7 of Swords with the Page of Swords. This is something you've already seen, something you already know about, some kind of betrayal that's being done behind your back, something that maybe you're running from, maybe someone's running from. I feel like it could be a divorce or an affair, but you already know about it. What should you know, or what do you need to know? You have the 6 of Swords and the World card. This is something you need to move away from. This is something you're moving out of. You're transitioning out of this old energy and completing this cycle, whether or not you subconsciously are doing this, or you're aware of the fact that this is what you're doing. Either way, I feel like you guys are moving forward. What do you need to move away from or let go of? The 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. You know, there was a heartbreak here. There was some depression. There was a loss. There was a divorce. There's a lot of regret here. you know, feeling like it could be abandonment issues for some of you. It could feel like, you know, someone really doesn't love you, or whether this is from past or present, this is just something I feel like you guys are moving out of. It's just taking some time to get through that energy. I feel like you guys, some of you guys are dealing with a mother who's got some pretty severe mental health issues. So a part of you is kind of taking on the role to, you know, be strong and courageous and kind of play a role. And I think it's more about changing the way that you think about things, changing the way that, you know, maybe not being so self-defensive about some things, and realizing that, you know, and you standing up for yourself and taking the change of direction in your life, it's going to involve leaving some things behind, but at the same time, who's carrying the weight of this? I feel like you know what needs to be let go of so that you can have a new beginning in your life, even if you don't really sure of the destination. What is something, so Capricorn, what is the truth and the secret for Capricorn? So the bottom is the Six of Cups with the Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. I feel like you guys have wanted to move towards something from your past. It could be an air sign. It could be just realizing there's a connection here. The truth and the secret is that the Nine of Wands with the Eight of Cups, there might be a need for you guys to keep and maintain the right boundaries. This might be a test for you, whether or not you're going to run away from your emotions, whether or not you're still running away from your emotions. I feel like you can have the right boundaries with people in your life without completely running away from them, but maybe there's something that you do need to withdraw from in your life, and it could be someone from your past. What do you need to be aware of, or what should you know? You have Strength card and the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are getting your power back. You're having more strength and confidence to move forward. You are moving forward. It's just really slow moving. And maybe there's someone in your life that is doing this for you. It could be a Leo or a Cancer. I just feel like what do you need to move on from or let go of? You have the Death card in reverse with the Ace of Cups. You know, still kind of staying stagnant in some energy, not really wanting to change ways of thinking or feelings, or just kind of being stuck in some old energy of, you know, maybe being afraid of the change that would come with that. But in letting that go, you know, there was an opportunity that was here, whether it was, you know, the main thing to remember is this was a potential for a new relationship in this. You know, you thought it would make you happy, but in reality, some of you guys needed to let go of something that you've held on to a long time because, you know, it was pretty toxic, and you needed to move away from it to kind of realize, you know, the true purpose for your life, the true direction for your life. And, you know, it's teaching you boundaries. It's teaching you how to stand up for yourself, and just knowing that you're going through a pretty big transformation in your life. This is, you know, having something to do with stability, having something to do with a relationship with someone from your past. I think there's just a lot of fear here because, you know, there's still feelings involved for someone. You put a lot of time into this, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, there might be kids involved, but someone just needs to kind of figure out how to be financially independent on their own, regardless of the regret and loss that you feel for something, you know, that had happened in the past. I feel like someone's still carrying some energy from the past where they let someone down, and that's kind of holding them in a situation where it's just bound to kind of blow up at the end of the day. And, you know, time and space, I feel like you can still be friends with people, you can still have feelings, but to not let that take over, you know, not staying stuck in this energy because you've known them a long time, whether there's kids involved or whatever, this connection, or whether it's a cycle or a person, is pretty toxic. So anyways, it's kind of a test for some of you guys this week. Be strong, you know. I think that there's a lot of fear surrounding leaving a situation because of whatever reason, but it's like more mental conflict than it is anything. So that's all I have for you guys. Good night.